Get some messages from the divine, the most high God, mother and father. I want to find out what we're needing to know at this time, what's important. Um Check out my last video that I did today. Um it's a very good video. And also, most high God, I'm asking that you speak through me as I bring messages for the collective, those who are on this spiritual journey. Please give us a message of clarity on what we need to know, what is important, oh God. Something deeper, give us some messages. And also, I release our ego-based readings. I would like to speak truth and only truth. I'm asking that you speak through me and remove our ego in the energy, and also assist in clearing out negative energy or people that are not really supposed to be over here. And if anyone is over here that doesn't understand, hopefully they have they can learn from the information. All right, let's get started. Most High God, bring us some messages. Ancestors, angel, spirit guides, show up for me. What do we need to know at this time? And thank you. All right, so we have the Five of Swords energy here. Five of Swords with the Devil card, baby. Someone's thinking real toxic right now. Confirmation. Someone's in a very negative, toxic energy right now. It's like this person, they like real negative right now. And there it's because they are mean. What's up? I hope you're good too, Addie. And yeah, hi. So yeah, I'm seeing someone conflicted with you. It's like someone's maybe seeing maybe could be a lot of competition when it comes to you. And someone's harboring like a lot of jealousy. It's a person who's feeling regret, but also envy type of energy. With the Devil card is someone having difficulty releasing their emotions and their thoughts. Someone's all over the place when it comes to how they feel. This could be a younger person. When if you're young and you're feeling like this, like, you should be free spirited, you should be free minded. You to come out so young in this type of energy, that's not good. So there's definitely needing healing at this time. What's going on, ancestors? What's going on with this person? They could be angry at someone in a cult, or this could be, let's see, what's going on? So with the Page of Wands, it's a person who's like, don't know what to do no more. This is a person who could be unsure of their life. Their plans are canceled, or whatever they thought. I'm just seeing here like something's not working. Something's not working, and someone don't like it. Yeah. So with the everything is fine card, and then we got the sorry for your loss. Someone could be passing away. This could be someone part of a cult. Definitely going through sadness right now. Secretly, this is what this person is going through, and it could be for money and gain. So someone's hurt. Yeah. So with the Ace of Wands energy here, I feel like it's because you took back your power, or you exchanged negative energy for your power. You're at this point where you're connecting to your power, and someone don't like that. So there could be an ending to someone. So with the Page of Pentacles, the Star card, the Queen of Cups, and the Hangman is someone, let's see, what's going on? Someone's getting a deeper perspective. Someone's changing their thoughts. They changing their thoughts. They could be watching you. They like you. Someone likes you. I feel like this is someone. Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well. Someone's liking you. Someone's studying you. Someone's It's like someone's getting a deeper thought of you. You know what I'm saying? They see you as well put together. So with the Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Cups is someone who's like, they stuck on you. You know, they're trying to figure out maybe how to come around, how to like build something with you. You know, it's someone who's wanting to strengthen y'all's connection, but maybe the issue is they don't know how to. You know, it's like many ways that they may have thought in their mind. They may have like thought about it, but you know, they may not have come up with an option yet. And so with the Strength card, it's showing me that this is a person who could be trying to like take control. You know, definitely trying to take control. This could be either a water sign with Leo, or a water sign with fire in their chart, or this could be a fire sign with water in their chart. But with the Chariot card, I'm seeing someone is gearing themselves up. To me, it's like someone's wanting to come out of a very frisky energy where it's just like someone's always thinking negative. Someone's always jealous spirited or jealous hearted, or you know, someone's always trying to gain control or something. Like their emotions are this small, and now they're wanting to put an ending to their emotions or some sort of attachment that they have, where you know they've gotten a deeper meaning of life, and they got this new way of thinking when it comes to them and when it comes to you. And you know, someone's just like trying to balance their emotions. Maybe you make this person feel good. You know, it's giving me someone who wants to manifest you to be around them. So with the Tower card and the Magician card, definitely someone doing some spell work, okay? But with the Five of Wands energy here, it's someone who could be even doing word magic is what I'm also seeing here, where there could be people talking, people wanting to like bring themselves around you, wanting to say some things to you. But again, like you're coming off as a person who's very guarded, you know? This is you being very guarded. This is you protecting your energy. Yeah, you're in for a fight with this person or these people, whoever this is. You know, maybe, you know, they're connected to some people who are hostile. With the Two of Swords, I'm seeing you protecting yourself from people who are sneaky. So there could be someone who's a liar. This is a person who you blocked yourself off from. Not a reading changing. So yeah, this is someone who's thinking on how to manipulate something. Very sneaky. They're looking out. They're looking at something. They're trying to manipulate. They're just trying to like control something. And with the Lovers card, you know, it represents choices. Whereas I'm more so getting someone's got hidden emotions. Ten of Swords energy. It's like these emotions that they have, they feel like they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's someone from your past, okay? So maybe you're aware of this person. Something's ended with this person. Maybe this is a person who was dealing with a bunch of people who tried to control others. I'm seeing here like it's a few people. And this masculine, he could be having a very nasty attitude when it comes to you, okay? And it's like some people may rock with you, some people may not. You know, with the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords is also someone could be hurting because they could be in pain. You know, with the Ace of Wands, this is representing your lower area, your a man's lower part. And with the Three of Swords energy, there could be something going on down there. Someone's trying to heal. Maybe been taking medicine. Maybe gotten messages from a doctor or something where they're like acting as if they don't care. Spirit is like, pay attention to your health. Because something is possibly declining or something like that. So make sure you are definitely not... Make sure you're paying attention to your health. I'm getting man energy. a man. So yeah, so it's a lot of different energies here. So it's like there are people who are in the energy of anger. There could be a death happening here is what I'm seeing. There could be someone acting as if they don't care about someone passing away. There could be someone getting sacrificed also is what I'm seeing here. Someone stressing about this. Someone giving up on life at this time. Someone let's see what else. So with the 7 of Cups, it's like someone's feeling left out in the cold because you giving up on this person and they still could be wanting to offer. Like there's a person who's hesitant on coming around, but you know, currently they're not at their best. You know, they're at their lowest right now. That's too many cards. Someone's at their very low. They under judgment, that's why. Under heavy judgment. So this is a person who wants to reach out. I'm hearing that this person needs like healing. You know, currently they could be feeling as if they were sacrificed. They could be feeling stuck. They could be feeling not, they could be giving up on life. And they're trying to be strong throughout it. With the Strength card, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 5 of Wands is someone still trying to maintain some sort of control, but they're out of alignment, out of balance. And with the 5 of Wands is someone who's still like trying to have some sort of competition with you, but they're like, you know, someone's trying to hold on for dear life, but they're like struggling. They're like fighting with a demonic entity is what I'm seeing for the most part. With 5 of Swords energy, someone's in very negative energy. This could be an earth sign man. This is a person who's like definitely trying to maintain control. So with the Star card, the 10 of Pentacles, I feel like they don't. Oh, the Devil card come out again. So this is a person who's connected to a lot of toxic people. They don't like what's going on in their family. They could be arguing with their family. They're just like, it's a lot of communication that could be headed this person's way. The communication that's headed is something that someone don't want to hear. I'm seeing here like, you know, someone's trying to heal, but they could be getting a new opportunity to heal with the 10 of Wands. But again, like who they're dealing with is someone who's under this demonic lower vibrational energy. So someone's trying to like give you an offer, but this is a person who's toxic. Like I don't feel like you're wanting to deal with this person is what I'm seeing here. You're not open to giving this person an opportunity. Who are you calling a bitch? I know you ain't that brave. So anyway, with that said, what I'm seeing here is with the the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands is, you know, it's just a lot of negative energy going on out here. And the issue is there are a lot of people that are not knowing their place when it comes to their life. They're not knowing their place. They're not knowing. Thank you, Brooklyn. What's up, Brooklyn? All good. What's up? I thought we were all good. You reckless. You're very reckless. You got a very reckless spirit. There needs some balance there. Your communication skills are less to none. Like your communication skills, you need to broaden your communication skills. They're off. And you represent yourself in a horrible way. Like I would never You know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't even hold a casual conversation because of how you, even you talk, the way you talk, it don't even, you so worried about my robe, you're not listening to the messages. That's the problem. I need you to bring it in first off and balance your emotions. You're welcome, all good. It's all good. Balance your emotions. Come on now. Don't do that. I think, my name is Aisha. You can call me Aisha. You can call me, I really call myself the Empress. But, if you want to call me Aisha, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's my name. Like, don't call me the B word. I don't like that name. I think I've never, you know what I'm saying? I would never treat you that way. I respect you. Even though I don't see your face and you see mine, I would never call you a B word. That ain't cool. What's up, Divine Justice? Girl, please continue on. Continue. We are loving it. Oh, you're okay, girl. All right, let me read. Okay, so basically, what's happening is there's a lot of people caught in certain emotions at this time. It's a lot of negative energy that's going on, and people are like rapidly like losing it a little bit, because there's like karma that's happening to people. And so there could be a man who's trying to like control certain things, but they're losing it. They're losing control. Definitely losing control. And the reason why is because they're under judgment. See, the issue is there are people who went along with things for so long, they thought that they were in control, and they're learning that they're not. They're learning that they're not gaining anything out of what they're doing. If anything, everything that they're doing is continuing to backfire. So with that said, Seven of Cups, the Magician card, someone's trying to manifest your fate. You know what I'm saying? But things are working out for you all the way. And this is the stressful part for this water sign. This could be your own family member causing issues for you. They stressing because they're not. See, the thing is, someone thought that they were going to win something. You know what I'm saying? This is a person who's leading, who's trying to fight with someone who's healed. Like, you could be in the process of healing. You could be on your healing journey, doing work on yourself, okay? And the thing is, there's someone like you, like, let's just say, you've already, let's just say you went to somewhere, like, everyone's fighting over a Cabbage Patch doll, but you went and picked up the Cabbage Patch doll before others picked it up. You got it. People mad about it. And it's like they can't do nothing about it because you already got it. And so these are people who losing control over spilled milk. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's been the message lately. People who are crying over spilled milk. And it's because you got there before them. Like, you got into the yellow brick road. You done clicked your heels together and went back to Kansas City, child. You've been there, done that. And these are people who are trying to like bring you down as you've already entered. You did that. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, like, now that you've entered Kansas City, since you went home, there could be a block. Like, I'm getting like there's a wall that is built, and there are people who are having to learn their lessons now. There are people who are going through karma now and are having to go all the way to where all the hate train or whatever it had happened, they're having to go all the way back to the yellow brick road to where it started from, to where Annie M was telling, her daughter, like, yo, are you going to go to school? Like, what are you going to do? What you going to do with your life? And she like, well, I don't want to go to school. I don't know. Like, I don't know, So these are people who are needing to find their purpose. These are people who are needing to step into their role, know their role in their life. There are a lot of people that don't know their role. And so they're trying to fight you out of yours. When God is, you've already been ordained in your purpose. You've already stepped into your north node, possibly. And there are others that are trying to bring you down with them. See, the thing is, you've gotten to the top of the bridge. You've climbed that mountain. You stepped on top of the edge of the bridge, and you're seeing people at the bottom be mad because you reached the top and they're wanting to bring you down. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do the work. You know what I'm saying? And you won't be so mad. So you're envious, you're hateful, you're jealous, you always in competition with somebody. Like, go somewhere with your envious, jealous, hateful, evil ass. People are tired of you. You know what I'm saying? You are a horrible person. And as much as you want to, like, stop someone's shine, you know what I'm saying? You just stop in your own life. Like, you're holding yourself back. You a spiritual blocker. You a hater, Emperor. You're a hater. You know what I'm saying? And no one likes you. The only reason why people rock with you is because everyone hates the same person. Other than that, no one rocks with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a hateful soul. So anyway, with that said, guys, it's hard. It's nowadays, it's easy. I guess it's easy to be jealous. These days, it's easy to give up and try to, like, screw others over so someone else can look as if, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that is, like, you could be minding your business, and there could be someone whose name all good, who you possibly never met in your whole life, who could be getting under the skin of someone who's never met you. You know what I'm saying? This is how you ruffle feathers. You ruffle feathers like this. People who are insecure, people who've not worked on themselves, you're easily able to call spirits and souls out. Like, you got something in you that is not you, who is being someone who is of darkness. You know what I'm saying? But you sitting here calling someone who you are. See, what you call others is what you tend to be. You know what I'm saying? You're mad at someone for being them, and you want to reflect what you are onto other people. So what you say about others is really who you are. Okay, all is good. Cause you be switching it up. Like, you got, like, schizo. You schizo. You know what I'm saying? So with that saying, like, you got to work on them emotions, baby. Someone gets you too ruffled in your emotions. Someone's able to call them demons out, and you don't like it. You uncomfortable. It's getting kind of heavy. So with that said, I feel like you're in this space where you're doing you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no matter what, like, it's always going to be a hater. So as much as it's going to be a hater, that's the loss. For idiots who continue to conspire against you. And, I don't want to call you an idiot, but I mean, for you to comfort someone who doesn't absolutely know you, unless you do know somebody, honestly, you coming out as someone who's, like, toxic, which is why, like, I'm glad you found this channel, because I didn't send for you, But with that said, there are others who are under judgment for, coming against you when you've not done nothing to them. So yeah, there's a lot of demonic, wicked people who are mad because you're still doing you. You ruffle a lot of people's feathers because maybe you calling people out for what it is. And they don't like it. They don't like it. And also because you cut them off. Okay? So with that said, I'm seeing here, like, it's more bitterness than anything. More bitterness than anything. Someone's just always going to be bitter if they don't heal. Okay? So you're at the top of the mountain. This is because God has brought you up. This is because you work with God on your journey to continue. You know, this is what you've manifested for yourself. And, you know, God has listened to you. You know, God is walking with you. God will continue to walk with you as long as you continue to do God's will. You know, that's very important. That's where you're going to continue to get God's glory and God's favor. All right. So make sure that you maintain that relationship with the Most High. It's very important because when you're dealing with people who don't want to see you win or don't want to see you, you develop, that's a problem. But the problem is, it's not up to people. You know, this is God's timing. You know what I'm saying? You've done your work, you've healed, and you're in your God-like body. All right? You're on a path, you're in your God-like you're in your God-like body. Do the math. What does that mean? You know, you're divinely connected. So there could be someone who's wanting to reach out to you, but the person that's wanting to reach out, you know, the way they're coming, you know, it's just like they could be having very negative thoughts about you. And it's because things didn't go their way. Things didn't go as planned. And so now, because you block this person off, they're in their head a lot thinking like they don't know how to, they know that they're not coming. They know that they're not able to come next to you. Like that's the end. You know what I'm saying? So someone's definitely upset. Definitely upset. So with the 7 of Swords and the 8 of Swords, this is someone who's about to go to jail too. They're about to go to jail. So they done stole. They've been doing like, they've been stealing. It's the end for them. It's the end for them. Someone's about to go to jail. Now, if they're not in jail now, they will be. And you were someone who, like, possibly looked out for this person a lot. Yeah, so someone's headed to jail. Or someone could be in jail. And they don't know how to feel about it. Could be an earth sign man. Someone's stressing. Someone's either about to go to jail. Someone's about to go to jail. Yeah. Someone's about to go to jail. And the thing is, people want to blame what they've done to you on you. And you weren't there. You were just the one being plotted on the whole time. That's not your fault. So anyway, let's get some more messages. Most High God, please give me messages. What do we need to know at this time? Give me some clarity, please. All right, so we have Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Star, the Page of Wands. So you're rising, and this is something that someone's stressing about. Someone could be heartbroken, okay? Someone could be stressing over you because they know that it's over. Something's over. Like y'all not dealing with each other no more. Yeah. So also Ace of Wands. So there could be a death between the fire sign. Yeah, and this is what the argument is. Someone's arguing. So we got the Page of Swords. So it's just like a lot of confusion that is happening because there could be a lot of arguing going on amongst people that are trying to manipulate something, and it's just like something's not working. So with the 5 of Cups and this energy here, it's just like someone's feeling left out because you're not dealing with them no more. You're not talking to them no more. You're not entertaining them no more. You're just not. It's like every time someone messes with you, they're under judgment. You know, so with the 7 of Cups, you're getting justice. You're getting justice, okay? It's because you're driven. Continue to stay driven about life. Continue to stay on your toes when it comes to what you're wanting. I just feel like you're calling your power back and things could be going in your favor, you know? So like stay make sure you're staying diligent, okay? 10 of Pentacles, there could be a new beginning when it comes to something that you won't see coming in the future. And someone could be stressing about this, all right? So yeah, there's excitement happening. With the Eight of Swords is, it could be like people who maybe you used to connect to that are uncomfortable with how things may be going your way. But also there are also like a lot of others who are like arguing with a air sign or a water sign. Either these are people who are working up against you, or these could be two people that could be headed to jail. So this is like there are women, or who are these, like what's the energy with this, ancestors? 10 of Swords. So there is a betrayal happening when it comes to these two men that could be headed to jail in the future. It could be a water sign and an air sign in the future going to jail. And they're going to jail. I want to know why. What's going on with these? What's going on with this situation? Perspective. Like people learned something. They're caught in like a negativity, and it's due to a lot of confusion that's around them. They're arguing and fighting, so these two could be fighting and arguing over maybe they were intimate with each other. If that's not the case, like someone's not able to get over some things that have happened in the past, and they could be taking it out on each other. These people could both be in trouble. These people could both be in be dealing with the courts in the future. Definitely, or they could be locked up now. If they're not locked up in the future, they could be locked up. There could be a loss. I'm seeing here like there could be prison time, or like yeah, someone might be going to jail. Definitely seeing that in the future for these people. Could be a fire sign involved as well. Be careful what you're doing, because I'm seeing like jail time for people who've been bothering you. Like I'm just seeing here God locking someone up and throwing away the key, child. So anyway, with the Six of Cups, yeah, someone's stressing because whatever they did in the past, it wasn't worth it. Definitely wasn't worth it. They done got money and they're looking at it like, you know, they stressing over money that they took. Someone's not happy about what they took when it came to money they received. You know, it's like Five of Swords energy giving me someone who's very angry about the money that they took. They like, it wasn't even worth it. You know, so with the Page of Swords, they're learning like, what they learning? So there could be, they're learning that no matter what they do, like the agenda that they plotted, that they had when it came to you, it's nothing that will be working out. You know, I just feel like you're too guarded for this person. And as much as they may want to come in and try to like regulate or control or, you know, maybe work with you is what I'm seeing here. With the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from this person. You're not wanting to deal with them. You're not wanting to deal with them. You're closing that cycle off. So with the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Justice card, this is you gaining justice. Like, you've already gotten your clarity. Even though you may not have all the answers, things may not be appear to be like too clear for you. You know what they gain. I'm also seeing here that you could have a lot of options in the future that are coming for you, that is going to give you justice. You know, things are going to be working out for you is what I'm seeing here. Definitely getting justice in this situation. This could be dealing with an earth sign, or you could be embodying the energy of an earth sign that's very wholesome, very loving. You know, this is you maintaining your peace, standing your ground, and being the best person you could be for yourself, you know. So yeah, definitely coming into alignment, you know. So when it comes to the star card, it's just like a lot of healing. Could be exposure is what I'm seeing as well for this person. Definitely going into greater heights, or going the distance, you know, when it comes to your choices in life. You could be traveling in the future is what I'm seeing as well. Definitely traveling. And with the King of Pentacles, maybe traveling with the King of Pentacles. This is someone who wants to see you win. So with the Five of Cups and the Strength card, this could be someone who may not be doing too well right now. They could be trying to like feel better. They might be sick right now. They may have a cold or something. You may have stomach pain or something like that. Anyway, with that said, like, I feel like this person will be healing in the future, you know. So they'll be okay. They'll be okay. Everything is fine, okay? So maybe you're traveling with the earth sign in the future. Yeah, you could be doing real good in the future is what I'm seeing here. What else, ancestors? All right. So someone's wanting to distort your what you're teaching. You know, this is a person who's lying on their they're lying on their platform with the Chariot and the Two of Cups. This is someone who wants to be your friend, who's lied on you. This is a person who could be family. This could be a man who's lied on there, or like lied about you, or has done something sneaky on their platform. With the Ten of Pentacles, clarify the Seven of Swords, ancestors. Ancestors be keeping it too real nowadays. This is a person who's a part of a cult, maybe. Someone's wanting to reach out to you. This could be a fire sign man getting Sagittarius. So this could be a fire sign man, a water sign woman. This is someone who's not feeling at their best right now. They could be either feeling sick, or they could be like in a cold. Like, you know, I just feel like someone's not doing, they're not at their best. So with that said, you know, I feel like someone's trying to block off their emotions on how they feel towards you. This is a person who like usually has everything that's catered to them. I'm feeling like, oh, 11:11 is on the clock right now. So I'm feeling like with them, they're just, you know, they're not used to it. They're not used to like the karma that they could be going through. Someone's going through karma. Knight of Wands, Five of Cups. Someone's not feeling it right now. Someone's in negative energy when it comes to their emotions. Like, someone's need to pull it together because they're under judgment. And they're being reminded, you know, one thing I love about God is always going to remind you who you are, of who you are. And this is a person who's lost themselves due to being so negative. It's like God is like, you're better than this. And the way you've been acting is just outlandish. Like, you've not been good, you know. And I feel like this is a person who could be embarrassed by God. This is a person who's trying to block off their emotions because they're thinking about things that they've done that were out of line and out of alignment. And so now I feel like this is a person who is trying to come back into alignment with themselves, trying to nurture themselves a little better. Um, they could be wanting to also reach out. They've possibly been watching you. But the issue is with the Five of Swords, someone's afraid of how you may respond to them. Five of Swords with the Knight of Cups, it's like someone's trying to put up a guard for when they call you so that they could be prepared, you know, for anything that may be negative or whatever they may expect. Okay, so with the World card, someone's prepping themselves for some sort of emotion that you may give them. And with the Five of Wands and the Devil card is someone's struggling within, you know, someone's definitely struggling within. I'm also seeing that there could be someone passing away. I'm seeing someone get beat up really, really bad. This could be a Capricorn getting beat up bad. This could be an ending to a Capricorn. I'm seeing something very harsh happen to this person, and it's done by multiple people. Be careful who you dealing with, because the person that is they not gonna let go. Like something you did was horrible, or I don't know, whatever you did. Like I'm getting here, you about to, like, someone's gonna get you. It could be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. I'm getting or a Scorpio. Whatever you did, I don't know what you did, but somebody is, like, you need to watch your back at this point, because whew, it's not gonna look good for you in the end. You're gonna get beat up really bad. I don't know if this already happened or if it's about to, but I'm just not seeing, I'm seeing people bring, like, it's gonna be a bunch of people fighting you, okay? With the Five of Pentacles, you ain't gonna believe this happened to you. Like, you gonna be in a very, like, it's gonna mess you up. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just trying to tell you, like, be careful who you hanging around. Be careful who you calling your friends. Because whoever these people are, they got it out for you. And I feel like there's women who are, like, setting this up for you. Yeah. It's gonna cause somebody to go to jail, too. A woman. Be careful of what you're getting into, because I don't know if this is a man or a woman who's gonna, like, get beat up, but somebody about to fight you. Someone's planning to like do something real heinous to you, and it's involving a bunch of other people. Like, that ain't cool, you know? Where is the love at? What happened? You know, I feel like a lot of us have lost our mind. It's to the point where, because we've lost our mind, we're wanting negative things to happen to other people instead of facing our own issues and and healing. You know, that's an issue. That's a problem. So yeah, if you're a Capricorn, a Scorpio, or a Aquarius, make sure that your circle is tight. Make sure you're not you're ending friendships with people who gonna stab you in the back, because that's what I'm getting here, and that's not cool. Okay, so anyway, someone's stressing. There could be a fire sign stressing right now. He's hurting. He's hurting because why is he hurting? Because his family is looking at him away. He's stressing over how people see him. He's stressing over how people see him. Yeah, and I feel like this person has tried to maintain some sort of like, this person wanted to be seen in another light. You know, in the past, he may have been noticed as someone's very innocent. But now they're looking at him as manipulative. They possibly seen, like, some pictures they could have seen some pictures or something of this air sign. It could be a water sign, an air sign, or a fire sign. They could have seen pictures. The family saw something. And now, whatever came to light when it came to what the family saw, people are looking at this person weird, and they're stressing because like someone's wanted to like keep up a certain facade when it came to their family, you know. And I feel like the family, let's see, so okay, something else is coming. Okay, so this is another one. So I'm also seeing here that there could be a man who is wanting to open a connection with you. Is this a either wanting to heal? Let's see, what is this? Someone's getting some information on you. Let's see. Yeah. What's this, ancestors? Yeah. So someone's gaining clarity on you. They're gaining truth. They're looking deeply. They see you and they like you. And I feel like this is a person who's stressing because maybe they were told something else about you, and they're having to realize what really went down or what really happened. So this could be an earth sign man who could be gaining truth. And they could be real hurt because of what was said about you. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's very consistent on a lie. And someone could be hurting for you. They like, damn, like that's effed up that someone will lie the way they did. So I feel like this is a person who wants to like, who feels sorry for you. They're wanting to like show you some love, show you some respect or something like that. Because what they're seeing is, you know, what I'm seeing here, like they seeing you in a different light. They like you. You know what I'm saying? And you also maybe assisted them as well. They could be a part of an occult. Yeah, definitely a lie that was spoken on you from an occult. Yeah, this is, or a person from an occult. Whoever spoke this lie, they're learning that it was a lie. So, you know, with the Judgment card, you know, with the Empress card, that definitely lied on you. So with the Empress and the Seven of Swords, it's someone who's slowly planted things in someone's ear when it came to you. And this is a person who's feeling away. They're like, dang, like whatever this person was saying about you ain't true. Like, I don't see that. I don't see what you're saying. Like, you lying. So someone's found out someone was lying. So this could be a person that's wanting to connect with you, wanting to be your friend or something like that. They're wanting to be cool with you. Peace, y'all. I hope everyone's doing well. Yes. So let's see. What else, ancestors? All right, so we got the Seven of Cups energy here with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords. So someone's trying to like block you from what? Someone's trying to block you. It could be a family. But then, you know, you got people who riding with you too, okay? So you have love. You know, you got people who respect you and also people who are needing assistance and healing, okay? And so these are people who are searching within, learning more about themselves. I feel like this is definitely a cycle that they're in, that they're wanting to become better. Like someone's wanting to become better. Someone could be doing a lot of research when it comes to who they are. And they could be excited about life, you know. This is a person who's gaining a lot of wisdom. And I feel like with the Five of Wands and the High Priestess is, you know, they could be battling with certain things that you may say because some things might be uncomfortable for this person. But I feel in order for this person to be able to become more in alignment with themselves, they're going to have to really like bring down their emotions. Like someone's too heightened in their energy where they're not able to like accept certain truths. you know, and it's like someone, it makes someone, like whatever you're saying could make someone feel really uncomfortable, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Spirit is like, dissect your emotions, take heed to them, and love on these emotions, okay? Because I feel like whatever you're saying, someone slowly wants to manipulate what you're saying. Someone wants to turn what you're saying into something negative. This could be a water sign man. The craziest thing is sometimes it be the men that be the most hurtful. You know, these, you know, some men, they don't want you to do good. You know what I'm saying? It be men that don't want you to do good. It be men that be jealous of you. That's crazy to me, because you would think that a man will be more of a supporter than the women, but it be the men turning the women against each other, because they have like that. See, the thing is, a lot of women love men. Like, I love men too, but it's to the point where men, they they want to be like very controlling. So even though they don't like you, they will mess with a woman's head to get them to go on their side. They will pull you on their side by being alluring to women. Like, these are men who be putting women under spells to make and then they'll gather like a whole bunch of women where, you know, they'll be intimate with all of them, thinking, and the women be thinking, oh, we, you know, we're dating and all this, but it don't never go nowhere. They're just using your energy to go after another woman. You know what I'm saying? I would never fight another man's battle. Like, I never did. I will never do that. Like, I feel like these men here, they need to be taught a lesson. They need to be put in check. Because whoever taught some of these men how to like use other women to go against them, it's horrible. Like, that was the worst plan to ever do. Like, I feel like as women, we should be the ones taking each other's side. We should be the ones standing up for each other. But there are women who are not strong enough to say no, because they love when a man winks at them. They love when a man, you know, it's just like they go after the ones who are, they know who to do it to. Like, it be the women who are a little insecure, who maybe don't even have like, you know, may not feel as if they're pretty, or feel like they don't have it going on, but really they do. It's just that the man done manipulated their insecurity to the lowest max. And it's like, now when this man really doesn't give this woman what they want, he done brought this woman down so low, it's to the point where she doesn't even know how to get up. She don't even know how to get up. So not only has she betrayed herself, she's betrayed other women too. So she's needing to know how to love herself and love other women. This is a hateful man. His plan was always to turn you against your sister. And this is why I keep telling y'all to stop doing that. You got to know your worth. You know, and I feel like some of these women, you don't know your worth because you're so involved and invested in trying to please and appease a man who ain't even gonna be with you, ain't even gonna marry you. And if they do, they're using you because how you got them was not how you was supposed to get them. Like, you gotta recognize the sign. Someone doesn't recognize the sign. And it be men that hate for you to know stuff like this. See, the thing is, the reason why a lot of men hate women that know their worth is because they can't get into your mind. See, these are men who are used to manipulating a lot of women. And so they like to go after the strongest ones. And when they feel that they can't control the strongest one, that's when they send other women after you. So, oh yeah, you don't want to do what I say, so I'm going to distort your character. I'm going to make you look like this. I'm going to make you feel like this. Baby, you're not doing nothing but hurting yourself. You're slowing yourself down. Because if it really is what it is, it's going to always be. See, the thing is, when you've built a statue to be a specific statue, because it hardened, because the glass is already hardened, it's always going to be that statue. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be that statue. That's what you made it to be. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not talking about breaking it, but we're saying you built a statue to be that particular statue. Now, whether you break it or not, it was still always that statue. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not, someone's wanting to like control the world around you since you won't do what they tell you to do. It's like you are such a narcissist. You're hateful. You know, you're so invested in trying to bring me down. Why don't you bring yourself up? What makes you so angry to the point where you have to bring someone else down to feel as if you're up, on the up and up? Like, since when did the world revolve around one person that did not do what you say? You know what I'm saying? Why do I have to do what you say? Why do I have to submit? You're not no one to submit to. I would never. I'm not chasing after you. Who do you think you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, F you. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are these type of men. These are men who like need power so bad. But then again, they forgot that the power was always in them. Someone needs to free themselves. Like, it's just like, you too invested, you too involved, you too, you want me to do too much, baby. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of you, okay? I'm tired of you. Like, go on, move on. Like, go. Like, so you just want to, oh, I'm just going to stand right here and block you, and, you ain't going nowhere. Like, who are you, Mr. Light-skinned, dark-skinned man? Like, who are you? Like, I don't even like you. We ain't even been together for how long? Who are you? Like, I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're into. Like, you just a horrible person to me. That's all I see with a mind of a damn peanut. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you. And the collective don't either. Some are scared of you. I'm trying to figure out how, like, if we all, like, stood together, no one would be scared of you. Like, I'm trying to figure out, how did you manipulate people into being scared of you? Because for me, like, I just don't see it for you, buddy. I don't see it for you, So with that said, this is a person who lures, though. So now they're luring others into, like, trying to make you feel away. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, be careful who you allow to make you feel away. You know what I'm saying? Because someone just don't know how to let it go. They don't know how to let it go. What's up, everybody? Peace. So, yeah, they don't know how to let it go. Like, they got to keep on with the keeping on, child. It's just like someone just has to keep on with the keeping on. But the more they keep on with the keeping on, the more lower they feel. Like, this is a person who feels so low, like at the rock bottom. It's like a person losing all control. I was giving an example of, if you remember that part in the Set It Off movie, and when Queen Latifah, she was in a car, and she was like driving while the police were shooting. They were playing that song, day after day, time after time. I don't know the words, but this is this person, like, they just won't give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person literally has to be, like, out of here in order to give it up. That's how bad it is. This is a person who needs so much control. You know what I'm saying? And it's for money, too. It's for money. That's what it's for. That's what it's for. Like, that's literally what it's for. It's for money. This person wants money. That's crazy. And they hurt because they didn't get the money. They wanted to sacrifice you for money or something like that. That's crazy. So anyway, yeah, they stressing because they're trying to figure out, the lover's card represents choices. And what I'm seeing here is like someone needs healing, when it comes to their choices in life. Clarify the lovers, please. So we got the 3 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So there could be someone who's like, they're very envious. They could be stressing because of why? They're stressing because of who you are. That's messed up. Like, we all have an opportunity to be our best selves, and instead of us like comparing ourselves to each other, we should be focused more on ourselves. You got to mean the world to yourself. You got to have confidence in yourself, not be envious of someone else. Like, that's not good. Like, learn to like love yourself so much to the point where no one can make you or shake you. Like, don't, no one can raffle your feathers, like ruffle your feathers. You got to be at a point in your life where you're so secure in yourself that when you see other women doing well, they more so inspire you to do well or to do better, but not to be jealous or envious of that person. Never compare yourself to anyone. Like, I actually just found out that there were people who are really like jealous. Now, I was watching the Love and Ray J show last night, and these were a bunch of women living in a house with with other women fighting over a man. And you know it was like, one girl, her name was Danger, and so she was one that Ray J really took a liking to in the beginning. And I could tell, like, by the body language, he started to back up away from her after a while. But anyway, with that said, she ended up getting into it with a girl named Unique on the show. And she was like, I don't like you. Like, their arguments were very petty. Like, it was just something you could laugh at. I mean, because like back in the day, like maybe 15 years ago, I feel like that show started, they put that show on. It's a difference between how the women act back then, I think. Because it's a certain type of woman. So back then, like, what I'm noticing is like the women then, their arguments were, I don't like you, I don't care for you, like, you get on my nerve. Like, it was like one of those type of situations where if you didn't like somebody, you just like, you didn't like them, and you hung with your own crew. Like, everyone had their own circle that they hung with. And if you didn't have a circle, like with Danger, she was mostly by herself. You know what I'm saying? Is what I noticed on the show. But nowadays, like, it's a different type of women nowadays. Like, these women nowadays are a little weird. They're mean. They're mean. Like, they're jealous. Very jealous. Yes, Candy, jealous. And it's just like, I don't know how us as women got like that. And I remember, like, back in the day, if you go watch my TikTok, I did a reading on different ages, and like ages, like 18 to 20 to 18 to 23, 24 to such and such age, 50s and up. Like, I did an age range reading, and I found that the issue with a lot of the 20-year-olds, like the younger ones, there is a huge issue with jealousy in the age ranges of 20 on up. You know what I'm saying? And it's even stemming from like even older women. And so I wanted to know, like, where does that issue stem from? Because the jealousy nowadays is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. It's to the point where the jealousy that people do have, or like this secret competition that people do have when it comes to you, is, first off, it don't make sense, because it's like, you're competing for what? It's just like, who competes with others secretly? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, I feel like if everyone was in their own world and focused on themselves, it would not be no secret competition. But there are people who are competing, and I feel it's due to a man. Men are putting women against women. You know what I'm saying? It's real bad. Yeah, Candy, it's real bad. And so I'm like, you know, what's the issue? Like, I'm learning that it be the men. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. So I was taking my daughter to you know, I don't like to be in drama. Like, I like to be far away from it. And it's just like every time I would take my daughter to like a practice where women are, it would be women acting real mean spirited, mean and jealous. And this would be older women. And it's just like, dang, like I never met these women in my life, and I be trying to find out like what happened, like what is these women saying? They'll be whispering, they'll be, you know, laughing, and I'll be like the host of the joke or something like that. And honestly, I've never met these women in my life. So I spoke to the person that got me to start taking my daughter here, who put her in this. And I said, is there something wrong? Like, did I do something? Come to find out, it's him. Because it didn't only happen there, it happened at another place where my child dances at as well. And it's him. Like, it's this man who's messy. It's a messy man. A messy man. Okay? Yeah, women can be mean, but honestly, it be directed by men. The man started the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a man who's behind all of it. See, the thing is, if I went there to drop my kid off and these people, they didn't hear no lie about me, they didn't hear nothing about me, and I was just there dropping my daughter off and sat down and mind my own business, it would not be no issues because no one would know me and I wouldn't know them. Like, that's how I like to be. But before I get in the room, everybody knows me. And it's just like what they know is not what's true. So it be the men, you know, a jealous man. It be a jealous man who wants tension around you. You know what I'm saying? So what spirit is telling you is to make sure you embody the energy of confidence all the time. Never lose your confidence. Never fluctuating your emotions when it comes to people and how they feel about you. Because at the end of the day, even if you don't even if you don't feel even if you feel hurt by how people may be treating you, at the end of the day, no one should ever be able to be that strong enough to fluctuate your emotions or make you feel uncomfortable, make you feel at ease. Just like the girl on Ray J who left because of other women. She honestly did not want to leave because of Ray J. She left because of these other girls. And it's just like, don't never let no one make you leave out of your spot. Don't let no one trick you out your dang on shoes. Like, you deserve to be there. Just make sure that you stand strong in your position where you at. And I'm telling you, there are women who will try to sabotage you because of what other men have said about you or what they don't like about you. You know what I'm saying? Always be solid in who you are. Never lose yourself. I promise you. This is how you gonna gain your confidence. All right? Be bold out here and walk to the rhythm of your own beat. And make sure that you're connecting to God at all times. Make sure your relationship is solid with God. You will never go wrong. All right? Your decisions should only be based off of God. Because look, people even want to fight your connection with God. It's crazy. Like, people don't even want you talking about God. And it's because they're mad because of your closeness with God. But again, they're going to have to walk away. They're going to have to walk away because your relationship always stands. All right? So, and that's important. Also, yeah, it's always gonna be an issue with people who want to sit here and manipulate your journey, manipulate your, like, I see like someone's very free spirited here. You're very free spirited and you could come off as dingy at times. So there is someone who's wanting to manipulate you in that way. They're wanting to control you because you come off real dingy. Like, you're gonna have to learn how to like control that energy. I've been there, done that, you know, and I know people who try to like dang, like there are people who try to like manipulate you secretly. And so it's another girl on the Ray J. Like, y'all gotta watch that show. You gonna learn some things. So it's another girl. Her name was Feisty, and she came off as dingy. She was the one who drank a lot, had fun, party. You know, she wasn't ready for no relationship. She felt like she was young. She was like 21 years old, and she and Unique were sitting down, and she was like, let's drink. Unique was like, let's drink. Like, she wanted to get you Feisty so drunk to the point where Ray J would see every time Ray J would see um Feisty, she would be intoxicated. And so that's what happened. You know, she was being very manipulative, offering her drinks, you know, sneaking her drinks, offering her drinks and stuff like that. And she like, hey, I'm having fun, you know. But the thing is, you have to learn when people, like, you could be act as if you dingy, but never become dingy. Like, always be assertive within in yourself. Always have a groundedness where you're always in control of your life, because there are people who want to sneak you something, you know, because they feel like you don't know nothing. There are people who are plotting on you being dingy. Like, people love when you don't know nothing. You're gonna have to learn how to gain your power, or build on your power. You know, maybe you don't recognize your power right now, and Spirit is like, you have it in you. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. And Spirit is wanting you to know that, wanting you to acknowledge that within yourself, okay? So, with that said, you know, I just see like, you could be in this space of like learning how to gain respect for yourself, okay? So wherever you're at in your life currently, someone could be deciding to walk away from something that was so domineering or something like that. Maybe you're wanting to make a choice to leave something, and with the Five of Swords and the Hermit card, you could be at this point in your life, at a turning point in your life, where you're feeling defeated. You're feeling as if something didn't work out for you. And so with the Hermit card, maybe you're calling yourself to be alone right now. You're calling yourself to be by yourself, and gaining more clarity on your life and your life's purpose. And you know, this is where Spirit wants you. So, you know, you were down for a minute, and you had like visions or like dreams and goals that you wanted, and you never worked on them things. And so now, like, you may feel as if you are like back at square one, but Spirit is like, this is exactly where you're supposed to be. So if you're here in this space in your life, start working on yourself. Start to be alone and remove people from your life who set you back, because I know you feel like you're at rock bottom, but God is going to get you back to your better self. You know, God is, you know, sometimes God has to bring you down, all the way down to the ground, in order to build you up. Okay, and so this is where you are. You're trying to find your purpose in life. You're trying to find your calling, and it may take a while, but never get off of your path. You know, never get off of your journey, because of course there's going to always be a snake around, but you're going to have to know how to weed out the snakes. You're going to have to learn how to say a lot of no's. You're going to have to know how to strengthen your no's, know your intention in this life, and build yourself from the ground up, okay? Nothing in this life comes easy, and if it does, you need to start asking all them questions, understanding, what do I need to know? Why are things this way? Or why is this person so caught on wanting to give me this? Like, be careful who you receiving from. Every gift ain't always a gift. It could be a setback. It could look pretty, but in the end, it could be something that sets you back, and you ain't trying to get that, okay? You're wanting to be your best self in this life. You're wanting to move forward in your life. Your main goal in this life is to know yourself, know thyself, master thyself, and whatever that means to you. See, what it means to me is like being capable of walking away from anything that does not serve me, being okay with rejection, being okay when I have to be by myself. You know, I'm on God's time. You know, whatever God wants for me is what I will have. I'm not rushing God, because when I did, things never worked out in my favor. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in your life, it's time for you to pour more into yourself than you are into other people. Sometimes you got to be a little selfish, and making sure that you build a connection with the divine. That's very, very important right now. I'm telling you, stop giving these men all of your money. Maybe you're giving a man money. If that's not the case, then giving a man your energy, focusing on a man. These men, or this particular man, is under judgment for taking or giving money to someone, breaking women's hearts. Yeah, this man could be under judgment. This man could be under judgment for how he treated you. And he's upset because you're knowing your worth now, or you will be. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like a woman knowing her worth. Make sure you know your worth. Or a man. You know what I'm saying? You have to know your worth in this life. If you don't, you're gonna be messed up. Okay? That means knowing how to say no to drama. Releasing yourself from pride and ego. That never gets you to win. You'll never win with the spirit of competition. Like, stop competing with your friends. If that's your friend, support your friend. Learn how to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know how to be a friend. Like, these are people who could be stressing over you. You may have let them go. You may not be cool with these people no more. You know, and there are people who are stressing over you because they know what they've done. Are you going to let people who continue to hurt you back in your life, or are you going to free yourself? God is telling you, learn how to walk away. Okay? Learn how to walk away. That's your justice. Because if you don't, you're going to find yourself in a very stagnant energy where your life is always going to be in a cycle with people that don't serve you. Learn how to, like, protect yourself, even if it takes you from walking away from absolutely nothing. It's time for you to love on yourself, okay? So if this is a water sign man, or whoever this is, I'm just saying here, like, you have to learn your worth. Like, I'm not saying here that I eat like the best foods. Honestly, I don't. I need to work on it. I definitely do. But with that said, there could be a water sign man, or this could be anybody. This is someone who's feeling really low at this time. Be careful of what you're putting in your body when it comes to alcohol. Like, I need you to, like, let go of the alcohol. Like, you're going to really have to tell yourself what to do. You're drinking too much, and you're not feeling good when you drink afterwards, okay? So make sure that because what I'm seeing here is, like, this is someone who's manifesting this for you. Someone's manifesting you continuing to drink. You know what I'm saying? Who do you have as friends? Who are you around? Are these good people? I would tell somebody, like, your friends are no good. How did you get a bunch of people that are horrible? People that want to come after your child's mom like that. Like, the friends you have, they're not good people. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what happened? Like, what happened? Because even when someone tried to warn you, you refused. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, it just shows me who you are. So who your friends are represent the spirit that you have. Like, who is around you? Who are you calling friend? Are these people who uplift you? Are these people who encourage you to drink, smoke, weed, party all the time, not focus on yourself? I'm not saying that it's not good to drink or smoke. Like, well, it's not, but anything that you do, like, overboard, it's just like everything needs to be done in moderation. Not saying that what I do in my life when it comes to my eating habits are in moderation. There are things that I definitely will be working on. But when it comes to, like, alcohol and smoking, I'm just seeing, like, someone's overly doing it. And that is a spirit. You know, that's a spirit. And I'm telling you, it's a spirit that is causing you to feel like very, very low. It's causing you to feel undeserving as well. It's causing you to feel like have low self-esteem. And you need to really like be careful of what you're drinking, because it's gonna make you sick. And with the Seven of Swords, be careful of who's offering you a drink. Because honestly, I feel like someone's wanting to stab you right in the back. Like the person you may have around you is offering you drinks intentionally. It could be an earth sign man. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Walk away from this person. You're fully aware of what you need to do. Like someone wants to keep you in a stagnated position. Someone's intentionally offering you drinks because they know that that is your kryptonite. You better learn how to maintain control, because honestly, this is an entity. Like you got an alcohol entity. Let's look into that. I think it's a lot of names. It's called Spirit of Bacchus. It's a wine of gods, ecstasy, and ritual madness. People invoke these names when describing the chaotic, euphoric, or destructive nature of alcohol in a spiritual or energetic sense. This is where some traditions tie party cultures or addictions or out of control behavior to specific alcohol entities. So anyway, you have a alcohol spirit that is attached to you in your body. Are you gonna learn how to like maintain control of that? Because you're really not stuck. It's just that you're hypnotized by something that don't even taste good. Like if you really think about it, alcohol don't taste good. It's an acquired taste. It's something that you've adjusted yourself to. Yeah, you kind of adjusted yourself to tasting something, and so it's just been something that you've been used to. But spirit is like you can detach yourself if you like. You know, you got to learn how to get out of this. But I feel like there are people who you find like the only way you can have fun is when you yeah, it is Brooklyn. It's so you're around people that give you alcohol. Like you can only have fun when you and free. You can only feel free when you have alcohol. And then with the Five of Wands is an energy where deep down you're struggling and you're needing to heal. You're needing to heal. Like you don't feel comfortable drinking. And then it gets you aroused. Like it's causing so many other issues of imbalance, and someone may need to like, I don't know, like you really gotta like heal on that. You know, they say shrooms are like horrible, but Dr. Kalindi, like I met Dr. Kalindi. No, I'm sorry. Baba Kalindi. Baba Kalindi, he was one who inspired African Americans to take shrooms. Baba Kalindi. He was someone who inspired people to take shrooms. And he was a teacher, a grandmaster. He passed away like maybe like 2 weeks after I met him. He gave me my first experience and he was very kind. But anyway, with that said, Baba Kalindi, he teaches on shrooms and why psychedelics are very important for people. And you should really like, if you are interested in taking medicine to heal your mind and ground your mind, shrooms is a good way because it's healed many people who had like certain addictions in their body. So let's just say you have addictions with alcohol, you have addictions with cocaine use or any type of serious drug addictions. Really look into like shamans who are healers who can assist you on your path in healing from addictions such as sex addictions, drug addictions, and these in that nature. It's very important. You know, now shrooms can be used recreationally, and there are people who use it recreationally, but honestly, shrooms are for healing. You know, it comes from the earth. Shrooms are definitely for healing, and it is a medicine that grounds you. And my first experience with shrooms, um under Dr. Baba Kalindi, it taught me it taught me what love was. Yeah, it can alter your mind. It's not for everybody, but it helped me. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time when I was going through a lot in my life, when it came to a lot of things I was going to. I'm not gonna go deep into it right now, but I'll talk about it one day. But I would tell you like shrooms assisted me and Cambo, you know. So look into Cambo, look into shrooms, look into earthly medicines that could heal you, because these are medicines. They're not supposed to be used for anything else but for a medicine to heal, but people used it for other things, other sources, and that's why it's gotten such a bad name for it. So look into it for other ways of healing. you know so with that said, it's definitely a healing source that you could use. With that said, Seven of Swords, be careful who you get it from though. Make sure you look into like the people who are really on this path to healing, people who are really on this path to because again, like even with shamans, you don't want anyone laying hands on you and they're not healed. They've not done their due diligence in their life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be careful. But with that said, I feel like someone's wanting to end like their habits. Someone's having issues with even trusting people, or having issues with wanting to manipulate how things are seen, how things are said, having issues with jealousy. This is someone who don't have control of the mind. Like you're gonna have to learn how to remove a spirit of obsession. This is deep issues. You know what I'm saying? Someone's wanting to control stuff all the time. Like you have to learn how to release control. This is how you ground your mind. Definitely connecting back to your power. This is how you gain control. This is how you become your best self. Definitely calling forward yourself forward, not what someone wants you to be, not what you thought you were, not what others are, not who others are. Like yourself, like who are you? You have a beautiful spirit within yourself. You have things that you've not even woken up in your energy. God is like really wanting you to know that. Like God is wanting to know you. God is wanting you to recognize who you are. Remove that spirit of jealousy. It's no need to be jealous when you are everything God wants you to be. You just never experienced that part of yourself because you've only experienced lower aspects of yourself. If you notice that you are jealous, you gotta call it out. You have to call that energy out. You have to recognize it. You have to face it head on. What is making me feel this way about this person? Why am I so hateful? Why am I so jealous? Why am I trying to be in competition? Why am I trying to control? You know, you have to learn what these issues are. Where did they stem from? This is how you heal. If you don't heal from jealousy, you're always gonna be bitter. You're always gonna be hateful. You're always gonna be angry. You're never gonna be your best self. You know, and it's really time to learn who you are. Remove the spirit of jealousy right away. Get rid of it. Okay? That would be your justice. That would be fairness to you. Ashe, Eric. Yeah. Jealous people vibrate from a lower frequency. God made all stars to shine. It's just some stars shine brighter than others. Ashe, Brooklyn. Queen Jack. What's up, Sheila? Sheila E. So yeah. So with the moon and the world, the wand, the page of wand is, you know, someone's having a bit of difficulty with their emotions, but you know, I feel like someone's trying to look deeper within themselves. They're trying to see like, well, let me look inside. Like I'm just getting someone looking inside of, like, let's just say you had a big old bowl in the middle of your room, like it was huge, but you've always walked past it. You never looked inside of it. And then come to find out, you got all these beautiful jewels in there. You got a whole bunch of, you know, just a whole new world inside of this bowl here. Now everyone opened up theirs and you were mad because they opened up theirs and you passed yours. You walked past yours so many times, and finally you're starting to look inside of it. You're like, dang, like I didn't even notice I had all that. You know what I'm saying? This is you experiencing yourself for the first time. This is you stressing because it's like, dang, like all this time I've been focused on someone else. I've been making myself feel as if I was unworthy when the whole time I had an opportunity too in this life. God has given me a chance as well, you know, to guide me and to help me to become my best self. You know, I have a chance too, and you do. You know, God is wanting you to know your worth. You've never learned that. You thought that money made you who you were. No. Money is good, but at the end of the day, money don't make you, because people have money but still be mad, jealous, and angry. People have 1,000,000 trillion followers and still be mad, jealous, and angry. Looking on your plate, not wanting you to win too. It's just like, if everyone focused on themselves, if everyone learned who they were and their true worth, and they, you know, they got it, you know, they worked on their worth, I see you getting it too. You know what I'm saying? You also being in alignment with yourself. Shoot, then we all could be friends. You know what I'm saying? We all could be cool. We all can hang out, go to dinner. All right? Yeah, this is what God wants. God wants to give you an opportunity to get to know yourself. God is like, get to know you. I gave you for a reason. You are uniquely and wonderfully made. You know, you beautiful. You everything. You are the shit too. Don't forget that. You're everything God created you to be. All right? And so with the 3 of Wands is you making that choice. You making that change. You being the man in the mirror, looking at yourself, you know, for the first time. Maybe you've really not looked at yourself. You know, maybe you don't like certain parts of your body. Maybe you find certain parts of your body to not be as appeasing as maybe the next person. But God is like, I made you uniquely and wonderfully made. You know, maybe you might be like a voluptuous, beautiful woman, but you may not see it. But God is like, you are the bomb. You know, you better wear that dress. You better wear them jeans. You better wear them sandals. And, you know, you better wear your hair how you wear it. You know, look good. Like, represent. Represent for yourself. Okay? When you represent for yourself, you're representing for all women. When you represent for yourself and you're continuing to connect to your power, you're representing for all women. You know, we each one teach one. It should not be no one jealous of each other. Everyone needs to like be okay in their own skin. Stop being jealous of people. And I know it may take time. It may be hard. Yes, you are a star, Eric. Yes. Very bad spirit. The Bible speaks on jealousy, compares it to death. Yeah, it's not good. So yeah, I mean, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You know, you the best. You better start speaking to yourself. Start telling yourself that you are a winner. You are a winner. You're wonderful. You're marvelous. You are beautiful. And also pay attention to your pain too. What could you be harboring on to? What are you sad about? What's making you feel unfulfilled? God is telling you to pour into yourself. It's time for you to love yourself, just like you see others doing that. If you see someone else being confident, it's not you. It's not time for you to you don't have to act like that person, but also embody the love of yourself, just like the next woman would do herself. Not bring that person down because you may not be feeling at your best. When you feel that you're not at your best, you got to start focusing on you. You got to start bringing yourself up and making yourself feel as if you're worthy too. It's time to do the work. All right? And this is not just for women. This is for men as well. What makes you want to put other women against each other? What are you lacking within to make you want others to compete for your love? Like, you know, a man is wanting you to compete for them. Like, who do you think you are? No one's competing for you. You know, don't, you know, I refuse and rebuke every spell that you have put on the divine femme to make us act as if we are unworthy or as if we need you. The thing is, we don't need a man. We would like you, but if you're gonna be acting like that, or acting as if you control, or you act like trying to dominate somebody, or you're wanting to turn others against someone, like, who wants that nonsense around them? You're toxic, and the people you deal with are toxic too. No one wants to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go somewhere with that. Why don't y'all deal with each other? I don't know, but it's an issue where, these men are also doing spell work on women to lure them in. Like, be careful of who you guys are so crazy over. You be wondering why. Why am I so ignited? Why does this person making me feel so in love with them? Not knowing that this person's been in the kitchen doing all sorts of spell works on you. You ain't know that the guys be into that spell work too. You ain't know that they be in the kitchen doing all that spell work. These are men who be plotting on you. They be plotting for real, okay? They be plotting on you. And they because it's like they want their way with you. And they'll pay other women to do stuff like that. Be careful. It don't make no sense. Okay? So yeah, that's an end to that. Like, you gonna wake up to yourself. You gotta balance your life. These men out here, I'm telling you, they be up to no good. Not all, but some. They'll do spell work on you. Like, let's just say they'll seek you out. They'll go out to eat with you. They already know you before you even sat at the table. They've been working on you for a long time. So now you are heartbroken and worn out from this person because this person was playing you from the get-go. He been doing spell work on you to regulate your mind. See, I don't know what be wrong with men, but some men, they like that. Like, they want to control your mind so bad. So they will do spell work on you to manipulate and control you. It would be the people you least expect that be into that stuff. And if they don't know how to do it, they'll get other people to do it. It be crazy. Like, I'm telling y'all the truth. They be into that stuff. And I'm telling you, it be like that one person that won't do it. It be one person, that one woman that they be waiting on. Like, is she ever gonna call me? The spell work done backfired, baby. She done took her power back, because the thing is, she found out, she was aware, she was already grounded from the get-go. You know, this is a page, like, to me, you represented as a knight. So you coming in as a knight compared to a Queen of Pentacles, this is a woman who knows her worth. This is a woman who's always in control of her emotions. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, like, you're not letting no one get into your energy like that. You already connected to your power. So this person here who's trying to like come in and manipulate and control, he gonna be heartbroken. The thing is, the setup was for you to always be heartbroken. It was for you to be in a cycle with this person, so that just in case it don't work out with the other girl, he can come running back to you. But now that you've taken your power back, or connected to your power, this person can't get with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Trying to play you done got played. He done got played. He feeling away. You know what I'm saying? This is a person feeling at a loss. They know the truth. You're never chasing after this person. That's old. You're not chasing. We're not chasing men. Okay? These men need to do their job. That's their justice. Their justice is a heartbreak, because whatever they expected for you is how they're feeling. Like, how dare you want me to be caught up in my head about you? You weren't even, so you telling me that your plan was to keep me at a very low vibrational, where I was caught mentally, spiritually, and like caught mentally and spiritually in my mind to chase after you, to be set on you? Like, how selfish are you? How demonic and evil are you to put a obsession spell on me? Like, that's what you wanted to do. But instead, it happened to you. You know what I'm saying? So you want to have fun. You want to go out here in these streets. You want to do what you want to do. And then put an obsession spell on me. So when it's time for me to, when it's time, when you're ready to settle down, when you're ready to kick back, you can come along and say, hey, I'm ready for a relationship. So you got me on pause until you get done doing what you want to do. That's not going to work here, buddy. No. See, at this point now, we're taking our power back. We're not dealing with that. You know, and honestly, any man who thinks or believes in polygamy, you know, this is someone we're not dealing with. I don't care how many men, less men there are in the earth. If there is a man who feels as if they are polygamous, all of a sudden don't even know how to spell the word, don't even know the deep-rooted the ancient history behind polygamy. You know what I'm saying? Because most of these men, they don't, the only reason why they believe in polygamy, or, oh, I don't believe in having one wife, or I don't believe in being with one person, is because, first of all, you're sexually out of control. You've never grounded yourself spiritually. You've always got to have somebody. You've never been alone. You've never healed. You've never done any of that. But you're in a polygamous relationship, running a bunch of women, and you don't even know how to run yourself. Like, you're not even in control of your own brain, but you're running a bunch of other women because you're insecure. You know what I'm, basically you're insecure. You don't know how to be alone. You always got to have a woman. Oh, a man should never be alone. Well, it's a reason. Like, even if it says it in the Bible, I'm sure it's a deeper message to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like men, some of these men, they just have it their way because women are just giving it their way. Like, they're allowing these men to have it their way. None of these men have done any healing, soul searching. They've not reached deep down inside to get to know who they are. They never, you know, discovered nothing. You know, they never done any root work. But they're here telling you why you don't have a man, or why you this, why you that. Like, but you're sitting here doing the total opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're to me, you're reckless out here. you're immature, you're childish, you're in page-like energy. You're not a man just because you can speak some shit. Like, no one cares about you. You know what I'm saying? No one cares about what you have to say. Because honestly, if you were so woke, you would be treating women a lot better than you are. And honestly, you would love yourself a little more. Your reason for being in a relationship with multiple women is so you could be intimate with a bunch of multiple women. And it's so crazy, guys, because I was literally at the laundromat the other day. And as much as I want to tell you what oh my God, what I seen, like, it was a man who walked right past, like, I could, like, if I say this, it's going to be messed up, but I'm going to say it anyway. Someone had the spirit of, this man, I could smell it. I could smell it. I could smell when someone has issues with their sex drive. Like, it was so strong. I was like, oh my God, like, I thank God for a spirit of discernment. But anyway, with that said, this man is someone who has issues with, like, they have to have sex, like, every minute. Like, literally, not, I won't say every minute because that's just overly, but there are some men out here who have to, like, they can't get enough of it. They can't rest a day. You know what I'm saying? There are men who have, that's why they have multiple women. And it's to the point where it's not even enough with the women no more. They have to deal with a man too. So, you know, with that said, it's sad, and I'm not trying to, like, bring, you know, I'm not trying to bring no one down, but I just want to say, like, when it gets to that point, please make sure that you are healing yourself. Don't let yourself get out of control to the point where it's so bad for you, you want to start lying on other people due to what's going on in your personal life. Because you really know what your issues are. You want to take that shit out on someone else and point, oh, it's them. It's them. No, it's you. Face what you're going through and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be smart about your issues. Someone's in conflict with themselves. You know, this is someone, like, every lie you've done, every lie you told, you want to, like, lie on someone, but honestly, deep down, you know that's what you're going through. And I mean, I really am asking God to heal people who going through this, because it's making it bad to the point where these people, they become such liars to themselves. They're lying on others. They're lying on others in their life. They're lying because you healed. They're lying because they don't want to see, you know, you do good, because they're stuck in some sort of attachment that they've never healed from. Like, Spirit is like, please go heal. Please go heal. I'm surprised the devil card didn't pop out. But with that said, like, someone's needing to, like, really heal, okay? It's someone who could be knowing that they're in pain. They're in a lot of pain right now. And this is a person who's in a cycle that I feel like they could be talking to someone, or they could be, like, getting counseling maybe. If you're not, you should, because I'm getting, like, if you don't, you're going to start having health issues down there. It's going to get real bad. And I'm not talking about STDs. I'm talking about illness, like an illness where you won't ever be able to use that thing. And it could be to the point where like, it could cause you just really bad health issues. Okay, just be careful. Be careful, because it's really out of control. It's really out of control. And thank God that I'm able to discern that. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, you know, there comes a time when you're going to be needing balance in your life. There comes a time where there needs to be structure in your life, where you're going to have to cater to yourself and be your own mother. Be your own, yeah, Lucky. Be your own mother. Be your own dad in your life. Stop depending on other people to heal you, to master you. You're needing to have, needing a spiritual awakening. You're definitely needing to go through a spiritual awakening. You're needing to realize where you're at this time in your life. Are you at your bottom, like the lowest of your life? Like, what are you going to do about this? Are you going to continue to lie on others and be this horrible person? Are you going to face your issues? You know what I'm saying? Because it's time for people to like take accountability for their actions. Like, it's to the point where you want to sit here and lie on somebody because you going through what you're going through. No, face your issues. Stop lying. You know, stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to others, because it's only causing you to be under judgment. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. Like, please, like, heal. This is going to help the collective. This is going to help everybody. Because in that way, we all could be our best selves. No one wants to deal with no one toxic like that. You don't even want to be around toxic people. You trying to get you trying to get with the collective. You want to get with the collective. You want to get with those who are on their journey. You want to get around positive people. Like pizza, we like it once in a while, not 7 days a week. Amen. Period, Renee. Yeah. Nissan Atma. Good. Oh, thank you, Sandra. What's up, Crystal? Right. Yeah. So we're needing to make it. We're needing to like get this world in a better place. Like, I know that it ain't gonna be like no Michael Jackson heal the world, make it a better place. Like, I would like that. That way we all could be able to survive on this earthly realm and be calm and have, peace. Yeah, me too. I wish that we all could just, do better. You know what I'm saying? It's time for us to like really, it's really time for a lot of us to really recognize what we are in our life spiritually. No problem, Brooklyn. Good morning, love. So yeah, it's really time for us to recognize where we are in our life, because it don't make no sense. It's getting out of hand, and it's like grown people. Like, we're grown doing this. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Like, we got to stand together. We stand together. Well, if we don't stand together, we'll fall for anything. And another thing is, like, if you're supposed to be a righteous being, if you're calling yourself a chosen being, if you're calling yourself this, let's just say you may not have made it into your North Node yet, right? But you are on your way because you're on your journey. Please stop falling for these wicked people who are giving you money to do things to hurt others. We supposed to be on the same team. Like, if we don't stand together, we'll fall for anything. And then now we gotta go you didn't set yourself all the way back. Like, no, like, stand the course. God is gonna bless you. If you really believe in God, if you really know God, if you really have a connection with the divine, and you know that the Most High, it rocks with you for real, maybe you don't know. Maybe you're unsure. But at this point, you have nothing else to do but to put your faith in God, right? Because what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You done lost your mama. You done lost your dad. You done lost your family. You may not have nobody right now. You may be living in a shelter. You may be living in a hotel room. Shoot, you may be living in your car, on the street, wherever you're living at. All you have is God at this point, right? If you don't, you better. And if you're mad at God, you better stop being mad, because you never know where God is leading you. And so at that point, you have to make sure that you build your relationship with God, making sure that your relationship is built on fertile ground with God. You don't be flippy floppy with God. You know what I'm saying? Like, one minute you're like, oh, okay, like you gotta stand strong and tall, because when you're standing with God, then that means that the collective are gonna be like this together. But if you flake every once in a while, like, it's just like, come on now, like, you cannot do what these weak people want you to do. Like, you got to stand for something. If you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for anything. Like, we supposed to be on the same team. Like, stand up. Stand up. I'm gonna need y'all to stand up, because that's the only way we're going to be able to like get the majority of the people on our side. Like, listen, I'm needing you guys to like have full, like, clear vision. You know, you got to be clear on your goal when it comes to like where God wants you. Like, I'm serious. Like, you got to stand clear, like, because there are people who are trying to pull you away. And I don't, like, don't flake. Like, don't flake, please. Like, stop doing this. Please, please, like, if y'all on God's side, continue to stay on that side, because it's important to make sure that you are in alignment at all times. That way we won't be so imbalanced. It's a lot of us who are imbalanced because we're too flaky with God. Not saying that I'm perfect, okay, guys? I make mistakes too. I'm not perfect, but yeah, we just need to be more solid when it comes to our relationship with God. Like, if you're really trying to build your connection with God, and you're really trying to build the connection with yourself, you're going to have to be solid with yourself. You're going to have to really, like, that's how you learn to love yourself, through God. Okay? That's very important, guys. So it's but do thou for me, O God, the Lord, for thy name's sake, because thy mercy is good. Deliver me. This is a cry for divine intervention. The speaker is saying, God, not because I'm perfect, but because you are merciful. Save me from all the wickedness coming against me. This verse is for the chosen, the collective who are dealing with jealous, flaky, or two-faced people. Is asking God to step in and protect, not because you're flawless, but because he's faithful. It's also a message to release the need to defend yourself. Let God's name and mercy do the work. So Psalms 113:4 says, the Lord is high above all nations, and his glory above the heavens. So this is a praise verse. It lifts the focus off the mess and onto God's absolute authority and rank. How it relates. It reminds you that God is above all of this. Every fake friend, every jealous coworker, gossiping relative, or spiritual attacker. While karmics try to control with manipulation, God rules from glory. No schemes can reach that level. This verse is a shift in posture from surviving the attack to rising above it with divine backing. Together, these verses say, God, I am being hated for no reason. Are you being hated for no reason? Do people hate you for no reason? People are jealous of you, petty and two-faced. I ask you to protect me, not because I'm perfect, but because you are. And while they plot, I praise, because you are higher than all of it. All right. And this is why we need to have a relationship with God, because God exalts everything. God is the Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end. God is everything. Okay. Is above demonic entities and any type of energy that tries to bring you down. This is why you always have to have a connection with God. This is going to help you know who you are, because this God lives within you as well. So you're being shielded, okay? Even in the face of silent attacks, your enemies, especially the flaky ones pretending to walk with God, are being exposed. Sit back and removed. Keep your heart clean. Let God's mercy and elevation speak louder than your defense. So those who pretend to love God but secretly envy his anointed, used his name while moving in manipulation, flip back and forth between light and shadow, are now facing the silence of God, okay? So his mercy is reversed for those who stop playing both sides. See, the thing is, you can't play both sides with God, and you can't play both sides with the collective. Once I'm a Nigger to you, I'm going to always be that. Remember that. Keep that same energy, old friend. You know what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. Because the thing is, we're walking in our divinity. And at this point, you may not be exactly where you want to be when it comes to your calling, when it comes to your healing, but you're getting there. And I want you to stay grounded. I want you to stay present. Don't look in the past. Don't look at how things used to be. Look straight ahead and make sure that you are keeping your eye on the prize, which is the Most High God and yourself. Okay, now if you got kids, of course you attend to your children, but the most important thing at this time is your relationship with the divine. All right, so make sure y'all stay consistent in your practice with the divine. Make sure that you're doing the right things, okay? Because the thing is, you're always wanting, you're always being watched, even when you are alone. And that ain't no lie for me. But, you know, even when you're alone, you're always wanting to do the right thing, okay? So if you are, let's just say you're out in the streets doing the right thing, but when you're by yourself, when no one sees you, like, will you say that what you're doing in secret is alignment with the divine? Anything that you have to shun yourself from, anything that you're afraid to talk about that you're doing constantly, that you know that is not that God is not pleased with, these are things that you should not be doing. You know what I'm saying? And no one's perfect. Ain't everybody, you know, we all make mistakes. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm, you know, Miss Linda the Good Witch and stuff like that. I'm not sitting here saying that I have it all well put together. But I will say that when you're on this journey, it makes you want to become your best self. It makes you want to do work on yourself constantly. And I mean, when it comes to work on yourself, guys, we'll get to that. But for the most part, you got to know, you got to be present in your thought patterns. What are you thinking? Is it negative? Come back to life. Stay in the present moment. Are you too focused on other people? Are you thinking about, oh my God, this person might get ahead of me? You're not in a race with nobody but yourself. This is your life. Okay? So please focus on you and your life and where you're headed in your life. And that way you won't be so focused on what other people are doing in theirs. With that said, guys, y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. I might come back tonight. I should. I'm going to try. Yeah, but y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And thank you, Katrina, and mind your business. Period, queen. Yeah, so I might come back tonight, okay? Good night. I mean, not good night. Have a good day, guys, and peace to you.